right, glad to have you guys. Welcome back, everybody. So I'm super happy to have you guys on tonight's um, training. So if this is your first time you'll be joining our Sunday training, please type in one in the type in two in the chat. If this is your first time you joining our Sunday training, please type in two in the chat. For those who are watching us live on YouTube, if this is your first time you'll be stumbling on our channel and this is the first time you'll be watching any of our videos, make sure you click that subscribe button and don't forget to activate the bell icon so that you can be notified whenever we upload any new content. All right. So for those of you who are new, please type in two in the chat. Tap into in the chat, tap into in the chat. Okay, I can see we only have two new people on YouTube. So for those on the Zoom right now, do we have anyone who are totally new to our first to our Sunday training? Okay, if you are not new, type in no. Type in no, please. Let's get started. Time is not on our side. If you are not new, type in no. If you are new, if this is your first time, just type in yes. All right, all right. Seems we don't have newcomers on our Zoom right now. So let's get started. So today, guys, before we get started, as usual, let me give us a piece of advice. All right. The first thing I would like to share with you guys is that you need to have it at the back of your mind that forex trading or any online trading, you need to take it as a business. All right. And this is something you want to take as a business and you don't want to take it as a career. It is when you have the mindset of a businessman, that is when you will see it. You will see it from the business angle. All right. Forex is also a business, just like every other business out there that needs uh, to be managed, right? And I tell people, I tell all our students that if you are the best trader in the world and you do not have good knowledge about trade management, I beg your pardon, you are going nowhere, right? Just like the same way you go into you doing every other business, when you buy high, you want to, when you buy low, you want to sell high, right? And along the line, you want to be able to protect a lot of things that have to do with that particular business. So the same thing goes along with forex, all right? So if you want to be successful, it is a must, 100% must, for you to be able to manage your trade accordingly. This will ensure that you are, this will ensure that you are able to book your profit, protect your capital, protect your profit, and every other thing that has to do with the success of your trading career. All right. So, guys, let's get started. The first thing I would like to list to us in this training, I have two to three things I'd like to share with us, guys. So, these are the things you want to put into consideration, and these are the things that comprises trade management. All right. Trade management is not a particular thing. Okay. It's involved in a lot of things that need to be put together. Number one thing I want to pinpoint to us is a moment, please. Let me try to bring out the text. Okay. Number one thing we want to take note is that as part of trade management, you want to start with money management. All right. Money management is a different topic entirely. All right. Money management, that is number one thing. So that is going to be a topic for another time, but it is important we talk about it, all right, briefly tonight. Money management is part of trade management, all right. Number two, the number two thing we want to put into consideration right here is trailing stop, all right, trailing stop. You see, trailing stop is one of the things that you need to put into your uh trading ability, all right. If you do not know how to trade a stop, we're going to talk about it tonight, and I'm going to teach every details of trailing stop you need to know, all right, in this class, all right. So how you need to trade and the time you need to trade, you need to trail your stop, all right. Number three is uh break even. Break even. A lot of traders do not know what break even is all about, all right. In this class, I'm going to talk about this. Break even is when you are in a certain profit. For example, you take a buy position and that trade has gone in your favor for a certain number of pips. So you want to be able to protect your capital, right? So that you can currently take a risk-free trade, which means your capital is no more at risk. The same capital, the same percentage of your money which you put on that particular pair or that particular market is no more at risk, all right? Which means you have covered your capital and you are waiting for price to go in your favor, all right? So if price now comes back into that break even area, then it hits you out. It means you do not record any loss and you do not record any gain. This is what break even is all about. I hope this is clear, guys. So I think we need to do with these two topics, trailing stop and break even. All right. Money management is going to be a topic for another time. All right. It's going to be a topic for another time. I think trailing stop and break even should take us close to 45 minutes or 1 hour in this class. All right. I hope this is very, very clear, guys. So let's take this into consideration, guys. So the first thing we want to look at, let's look at break even first. All right. I've briefly explained what break even is all about. All right. Break even is when you take a trade and the trade goes in your favor and you want to be able to protect your capital. Now, let me strike an example. Let's, for example, you take a trade right here. All right. I want to talk about break even first. All right. Don't get it twisted and pay close attention to this. This is your entry. All right. And this is your stop loss. You take a buy entry. Remember, the illustration says you take a buy entry, you're expecting price to shoot up, right? Expecting price to shoot up right from here. So you take a buy entry from here, you have your stop loss right here, and this is your target. All right, this is your target. Now let's assume that price has moved. All right, it has moved from here to somewhere here. All right, to somewhere here. Price has moved to somewhere here. Okay, so according to this illustration, price has moved in your favor. This is your target up here. All right, the red line at the top is your main target, but price has moved from your entry to your is moving towards your target. So if it has moved a little bit, let's say it has moved in 20 pips, it has moved in 15 pips, depending on depending on how far your target is, all right? But overall, when you are in 20 pips profit, you want to break even. So what is break even? Break even means you want to take the value, you want to change the value of your stop loss to your entry number, all right? To your entry number. What do I mean by that? It means, let's say, um, few seconds, please. I'm looking for a pen, just a moment. Okay, let's say this is your entry is 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's say that is your entry. All right, don't mind the pencil, let's just manage it that way. All right, so let's say that is your entry. Now this is your entry. Your entry is 1, 2, 3 number, and this is the stop loss. So once you are in some profit, you want to change the number that is on the stop loss to 1, 2, 3. All right, so which means this trade is no more your your um your capital on this particular trade is no more at risk. All right, so it means you have to change your stop loss to your entry number. Change your stop loss number to your entry number. I hope this is clear. This is what break even is all about. So as price is currently at this level, okay, price is currently at this level, it's at this place right now, so you're expecting it to keep pushing up. So now if price right from here now turns back and come back to your entry number, then it will now hit you out in break even, which means you do not lose any money and you do not make any gain. I hope this is clear. If this is clear, please type in clear in the chat. Type in clear in the chat, everybody. Type in clear in the chat. See, a lot of people want to learn online trading, but they have forgotten the vital part of it. And this is one of the vital parts of success in this business. Believe me, I have nothing to hide from you guys. If you learn how to take a sniper entry, if you learn if you are very very good in market structure, you are good in indicator trading, you are good in everything. If your money management is bad, if your trade management is bad, you will realize that you are running in a cycle. All right, if what I'm saying, my explanation is very very clear to you, please type in clear in the chat. I want to hear from everyone. I want to hear from everyone. If what I'm sharing with you is very very clear, please type in clear in the chat. I want to hear from you guys. I want to be sure we are on the same page. I want to be sure we are on the same page. Okay, so let's keep moving. Let's keep moving. Like I said, you can never ever become a successful trader without having a good trade management. All right, but believe me, this may be the only opportunity you will have on our group to have access to this training. All right, because we have a lot of things we're bringing out to you guys. But when you do not have this kind of training, this kind of or the opportunity to learn this type of training, believe me, it's going to avert you in your trading journey. All right. So sometimes I sit down and I laugh at a lot of newbies that want to learn but they fail to come to class. All right. So Congratulations for those who are here. We may decide not to even post this video on YouTube later on. We may decide that. All right. And the training we give right on our platform is equivalent, is even more than a lot of paid training that you can get out there, worth over $500. Trust me, I've been there, done that. Okay. So if you can give this free, then a lot of people, I wonder what else we still want to give to you guys free. All right. So let's take a look at this on our chart. So remember, guys, this is what we have. We're talking about break even, and we're talking about trailing stop. All right. So money management is also part of this, but we are going to discuss this on another time, because this is, we can also divide this into a lot of sections. Money management, we can break this into 3 or 2 sections as well. So now let's talk about break even. Let's talk about break even before we go properly into our chart. Now, sorry, trailing stop, I beg your pardon. Now we have different type of trailing stop, but for the purpose of this, I'm going to share one or two, one of the most powerful with you that you need to do. All right. One of the most powerful trailing stop is what I'm going to share with you guys. All right. Now, there are ways, like I said, there are ways we can trail our stop. We can trail our stop with higher highs and higher lows, or lower lows and lower highs. All right. In the case of downtrend, we can also use the moving average, the indicator. All right. We can also use that as an to trail our stop. All right. But for the sake of this class, I'm going to use the most powerful one. We're going to use the higher highs and higher lows in the case of an uptrend, while the lower lows and lower high in the case of downtrend. Now, this is it. Let's say we have a move right here. We have a move, and the next thing we have a retracement, and now we have another move which is called higher high, higher low. Now, how do you trail a stop? You only want to trail a stop. You only want to trail a stop when price has broken a high. Okay, when price has broken a high, you want to be able to use this flow to trail your stop. Okay, you want to be able to see price create another low. All right, for you to be able to move this let's say this is your stop right here. Let's, for example, let's catch it from the beginning. This is where you have your stop loss. This is where you have your entry, right? Let's say this is where you have your entry. This is your stop loss. Let me try to change the color so we don't get it twisted. Okay. So let's say the green line is where you have your entry. This red line is your stop loss. And above here is where you have your take profit, guys. Now, take a look at this. A few seconds. Take a look at this. Price has moved already in your favor according to this move. Now, it has retraced back a little bit. When it retraced back a little bit, before this retracement happened, you have already moved your stop loss to break even, to protect your capital. Please pay attention to this. This is where you have your stop loss. This is your entry. Now, this one has moved a little bit in your favor. All right? You have broken even to protect your capital. Now, price comes back a little bit. All right? Price drops back a little bit. Here, You don't want to do anything. You only want to wait for price to continue moving up. Once price pushes up and breaks this place, all right, it pushes up and breaks this place. Now that is when you want to start moving your stop loss. Okay, you move your stop loss to the last low because this high has been broken. So it will be very, very difficult for price to come down and break this place because it's on uptrend, because price is going up. All right, so once this low has been created, you want to put in your stop loss right here. So once price comes back a little bit and forms another high, you want to move your stop loss to this place. All right, so once another low comes in, oops, and price breaks high, you want to shift your stop loss from here to this place. This is the perfect and the most powerful trailing stop ever. Quote me anywhere on this planet Earth when it comes to online trading. This is the most powerful trailing stop ever. All right, so you are putting your stop loss in a way, in a place that is very, very difficult for price to come and hit you out. And if price eventually comes down and hits you out, this is telling you that price is ready, is probably ready to change direction. All right, either to the downside. I hope this is clear. Either to the downside. If this is clear, please let me know in the chat. If you have any question, please let me know. So while you are waiting for price to get to your target, you want to keep the trailing stop on. You want to keep trailing your stop until price gets to your final target. I hope this is very, very clear, guys. If this is clear, please, everybody, I want you to type in yes in the chat. If you have any question, type in something in the chat. Let me know. If this is very, very clear, type in yes in the chat, everybody. If this is clear to you guys, please type in clear in the chat. All right, all right. I only have few people responding to this. All right, does it mean others are not following? All right, so let's keep moving. Let's go into our chart. So that is the best way you want to be able to uh trail your stop, guys. So for you to start trailing a stop, it means you must apply your break even first. Break even comes first before you start trailing your stop. So let's look at this on the live chart. Now, okay, this is a good example right here. Let's take a look at this chart. Now, let's say you can see we have higher highs, higher highs and higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. So this is a perfect way where you can trail your stop as price is pushing up. Now, let's say this is where you enter you take a trade right here, right? You take a trade right here. Okay. On this green line is where you have taken your trade. Now you have your stop loss below here. Take a look. This is just a perfect example of what I have just illustrated to you guys. This is where you have taken your trade, right? This is where you have your stop loss. Now, price has moved in your favor a little bit. All right, it has moved in your favor and it has come back a little bit. You don't want to trail your stop right here. You want to wait until this high get broken. All right, So the moment this high get broken, you can see, then you can be sure that yes, price is ready to go up. Then you move your stop loss to break even. So which means you have broken even right here, and price, if price eventually comes back and turns back from here, from this area right now, it means you are not going to lose any money. Now price has gone, it has moved up to a significant level. Now you see, we see a retracement right here. Okay, once the retracement comes in, you don't want to move in your stop loss yet. You want to wait until this place get broken. All right, you want to wait until this place get broken. As this place get broken and price is on its way, move your stop loss. Then this is when you want to start trailing. Put your stop loss right here. I hope you can see. Now we have another retracement. Okay, a short pullback. You can see price pullback to this place. It has created another high right here and on its way to the upside. The moment this place get broken, okay, you see candle close above this place. You can see this very big candle close above this place. Then immediately you want to keep trailing your stop. Okay, you move your stop loss, change your stop loss value from this place to this place. I hope you can see. Now we have another retracement to the downside, another pullback. Now price pushes up again. You can see broke this place. Once this happened, you move your stop loss from here to this place. All right. Now we have another pullback to this place because this structure as this move has broken this place. You put your stop loss right to this place. So you can see how far you have moved. You can see how far you have moved between this place to this place, guys. Before price now comes down to eat you out, you can see you are very close to the price before it reverses. So this will ensure you are able to secure a lot of profits. This is just the best way you can trail a stop in a trending market. I hope this is clear, guys. All right, you can see right around here you've been able to move your stop loss about 4 times. 1, 2, 3, oops, 4, and 5. About 5 times before price now comes back to eat you out in good profit. So this is the best way you want to start to secure uh your profit. But a lot of people, we say they are too busy to do this and they want to make money in the forex market. This is one of the things you want to start doing to be sure that you make money in the forex market. If you cannot put all these things into practice, or you don't want to put it into your professional online professional career, trust me, you're not going to make consistent money. All right, now look at another one right here, a big move after you have been uh price has hit you out with this move. Now price is going up, it has broken another high, it has given another move right here, a powerful way to trade the stop. You can see creates higher high and higher low. You can see, guys. So this is where you want to put in your stop loss right here on the lows. All right, so if right here you are putting your stop loss right here, this move has hit you hard, you've been able to make some money right here. You can see, guys. But a lot of people want to make 100% profit, and this is why a lot of people are losing money. They are forgetting that once you've been able to take 75% profit, you are doing very, very good. But a lot of you want to make 1,000 capital, sorry, 1,000 profit due to what the videos they have watched on YouTube. And I tell people, you don't want to compare your own result with others. You don't want to compare yourself with others. For someone to have come on YouTube to show you a result of $100,000, you never know how long it took that person to compile the money to get that profit. It may take such person 8 months, 6 months, 5 months, or thereabout. But by watching 10 minutes or 5 minutes video, you feel the person is just able to gather all the profit in 1 week, in 3 days. It's not going to be possible, guys. All right. So the training we're giving you right here is what you're going to pay for out there dearly. They're going to ask you to pay huge money for, but we're giving this to you guys free of charge. So if what I've shared with you is it's making some sense, please type in yes in the chat. Type in yes in the chat. If you demand, if you have any question, please put it in the chat. If this is making some sense to you guys, please type in yes. Put in yes in the chat if you have gained value with what I've just shared with you. Put in yes in the chat. So this is the best way to make to trade your store. So okay, can I just clear this, guys? Someone should please put something in the chat. Let me show you another way you can trade a store. You can also use the moving average. Okay, let's use the 50 moving average. But trailing store with the higher highs and higher low is the most effective way of trailing stop. Okay, guys, this is it, guys. This is another way you can trail your stop. Now, this is another way you can trail your stop. You can also trail your stop with 50 moving average, 60 moving average, 100 moving average, 150. All right. So how do you do that? You only want to put in your stop loss. Okay, let's say this is your first stop. All right, and price has moved to this level. So you want to be able to, okay, just a moment. You can see forms higher highs, higher low. So you want to be able to put in your stop loss below the moving average. All right, as the moving average is moving in your direction, you want to put in your stop loss below it. You want to be sure price is below your stop loss is below the moving average. All right, that is another way you can start putting your stop loss. You can see almost the same way, but the most powerful is by using the last low and the last high. All right, because sometimes when market is ranging, moving average will not give you the clear direction, but when you're using the low or the high, even in a ranging market, you'll be able to find a spot where you have to put in your stop loss. I hope this is clear, guys. Okay, so you can see you want to start putting your stop loss below the moving average. All right, that is just the best way to trail your stop with moving average. I hope this is clear. All right, the perfect way to do it That's it, guys. That is just it. Can see almost the same spot we have with the higher highs, with the higher lows. All right, almost the same spot. So now let's look at the downtrend. Let's look at the downtrend. You can see sometimes the moving average is not so perfect for trailing stop, but it is also powerful. It is not as perfect as using the low or the high. Now, look at, we have a structure right here, a break of structure. So your stop loss is going to be here, the last low. We have a move, a push up. Now, a push down. Look at, this is a perfect example, guys. Now, you have moved your stop loss from here to this place, just few pips above the high. Now you can see price try to come back up to this place, but it does not come near your stop loss, almost the same level we have with the high. So if it has broken this high, it means it's going to it's most likely going to eat you out uh in small profit. Now you can see price turned back from the same place right here and continue moving down. All right, so it has created another high right here, another lower high right here. So your stop loss is going to be above here. I hope you understand. Now let's assume around this place, if you have used your moving average as your trailing stop, it's most probably going to come out and eat you out in small profit right here. I hope you understand. But if you have used the high, now you're expecting price to create another high before you can change your stop loss. Now we have another small high right here. You can see before price now comes back and change direction. So that is the best way you want to do that, guys. I hope this is very, very clear to you guys. If what I've shared with you tonight is making some sense, and this is what you've been looking forward to learn for a very long time, please put in your testimony in the chat. Please put in your testimony in the chat. So the best way to trail your stop is either through moving average or the higher high. So you can see right here, we have a series of higher high and higher low. So you want to start putting your, if you're using the moving average, which is the most simplest, you want to start putting your stop loss below the moving average. Okay, as price keep moving in your direction, just keep shifting it gradually as the moving average uh is going in your direction. It's as simple as that, guys. All right, so if you have gained some value tonight, please type in value in the chat. If you have gained some value tonight, type in value in the chat. Type in value in the chat if you have gained some value tonight. So guys, let me know if you have any question in the chat. Let me know quickly. If you have any question in the chat, let me know. Let me know if you have any question. So guys, let me know if you have any question in the chat. Let me know if you have any question in the chat. Guys, let me know if you have any question in the chat. If you do not, if there's no question, type in no, everybody. Type in no if there's no question. Thank you so much, Fisaya. I'm so happy to have you guys on this call tonight. So this is where we'll be rounding up for tonight, guys. So I'm super delighted to be here with you guys. And next week training is going to be really awesome. And starting from this June, we're going to be bringing in a unique training to you guys according to the votes we have on the group. All right, starting from next week Sunday, and I'm going to be doing it in a way that only those who come on this live class we have access to the recording. Okay, if we are giving this training to people free of charge, a lot of people want to sit back and feel it is very uh easy to acquire this knowledge. If we decide not to do this again, nobody is going to question us. All right, what we know, we know. The money we are making it, we are making it, and nothing is going to take that away from us. But before, because we have the interest of a lot of you guys and the newbie at heart, that is why you choose to do this free of charge. So a lot of people are charging big for this. Okay, we know a lot of people that are charging big for giving you even 30 minutes training. All right, I've been into 45 minutes class in the past. The class is not going to be more than 45 minutes, and it is $120 for 45 minutes. And you need to see it, you need to see the class being flooded with a lot of people. Just 45 minutes. And it does not mean you're going to get everything you'll be taught in that class on that day. Just $120 just for 45 minutes. The class is not going to be more than 45 minutes. So what you're going to learn is what you're going to learn. So if you have this kind of opportunity, guys, utilize it, guys. So thank you so much for having me. I still remain your host. My name remains Abolade Adekola. So I'll see you guys next week Sunday, 8 p.m. Nigerian time, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 8 p.m. GMT. All right. So thank you so much for having me. I'll see more of you guys on the group. So for those of you who are watching us live on YouTube, or those who will be watching this video for the first time, make sure you join our Telegram group. There's a link down below to join our Telegram group. Click on it, join our Telegram group, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel and share this with everyone. All right. Feel free to browse through our YouTube videos, a lot of videos that you can grab and learn a lot of things through it. So make sure you uh, you check around for it. All right. So thank you so much, guys, for having me. I'll see more of you guys on the group and see you next week. Bye bye for now and God bless.